Hi everyone, Michael Paul here. Today I'm going to talk about equivalent fractions. And to help me do that, I've got another pizza with me. Now you might be thinking, all this guy ever talks about is eating chocolate and pizzas all day long. But actually, I do teach kids at school and I don't eat pizza every night. I do vary my diet, and I'm sure your parents tell you about having a good balanced diet. So before I start cutting up this pizza, I'm going to have a friend come over and I'm going to ask him this quiz question. And I'm wondering if you can think about the answer to this question as well. So this is the question I'm going to ask him. Would you like 1/3 of the pizza, 2/6 of the pizza, or 4/12 of the pizza? See what he says. Here he comes now. So Dan, how much of the pizza would you like? 1/3, 2/6, or 4/12 of the pizza?
4/12.
4/12. I'm wondering if that's what you picked at home, 4/12. We're going to have a look and cut up the pizza and see the difference between those fractions. So here's my first pizza. It's been cut up into thirds. 1, 2, 3 thirds. This is my next pizza. I'm going to cut that up into sixths. Now my pizza has been cut into sixths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I want to show you something. I'm going to get 2/6. Take them over here. Look at that. It's the same size as 1/3. Now I'm going to cut the sixths in half so that I get 12ths. Right, now this pizza has been cut into 12ths. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 pieces. They're all 12ths. Now I'm going to just do what I did with the sixths. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, stick them up over there, and you'll see that 4/12 is equivalent to 1/3. So as you can see from the pizzas, 1/3 is equivalent to 2/6, which is also equivalent to 4/12. A common mistake people have is they think that 4/12 is larger than 2/6 or 1/3, but actually they're all equivalent. I looked up the word equivalent in the dictionary and it meant things of equal value. So that means the fractions aren't identical, but they have the same value. They're the same size. Okay? So we'll have a look at some more equivalent fractions in a minute. And we'll also have a look at how we can convert from one fraction to its equivalent fraction. Here are two blocks. The top one is divided up into 5 sections, and those are each are fifths. The lower one is divided up into 10 sections, and each one of those are tenths. Next, you can see 1/5 is shaded and 2/10 are shaded. If you have a look, they're both the same size because these are equivalent fractions. 1/5 is equivalent to 2/10. Next, you can see 2/5 are shaded, and that is equivalent to 4/10. With the next one, you can see 3 of the fifths are shaded, and that is equivalent to 6/10. Next, 4/5 are shaded, and that is equivalent to 8/10. And finally, 5 of the top ones are shaded, that's the whole block. And that's equivalent to 5/5 is equivalent to 10/10, which is also the whole block. And both of those are equivalent to one whole. So, how do we convert between the fractions that are equivalent fractions? So what we need to be able to do is multiply and divide. And when we do it, we multiply and divide both the numerator and the denominator by the same amount. For example, to go from 1/2 to 2/4, we multiply by the numerator by 2, and we also multiply the denominator by 2. Go to 2/4 to 4/8. Same again, we multiply by 2. And we multiply the denominator by 2. And to go from 4/8 to 8/16, same again. We multiply the numerator by 2 and multiply the denominator by 2. What if we wanted to go the other way and we had 8/16, but we wanted to get back to 1/2? So what then we need to do is we divide by 2. So going back this way, it's divide by 2 for the numerator, divide by 2 for the denominator, divide by 2 for the numerator, divide by 2 for the denominator. And the same here, divide by 2 for the numerator, divide by 2 for the denominator. Because multiplication and division are inverse operations. I wonder if the same thing can happen for tenths. Right, now we've got 1/5. So equivalent fractions to 1/5, 2/10 is equivalent. That's been multiplied by 2, the numerator. The denominator has been multiplied by 2. And 4/20, that's also equivalent to 1/5. That's been multiplied by 2. And the denominator has been multiplied by 2. Okay. Now, in your classroom, your teacher may have a fractions wall on the wall. And a fractions wall shows a whole lot of fractions that are equivalent to each other. And so kids, that's how you can convert between equivalent fractions. I hope this video has helped you and can help you with your mathematics in future. If you like this video, please press the like, and if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, you can do that. And now for the quiz question. Why did the pig have ink all over its face? Because it just came out of its pen. Thanks for watching. Bye.